start with Stylescape 1, and I'm going to turn the mic to you and just have you sort of...
Yeah, one thing that I would emphasize about all three of them is that they are not necessarily so much different in concept, like conceptually different, but this is because you both already established like a broader style that you wish to use for this brand.
Yeah.
So the Stylescapes go from one idea and then they differ only slightly from Stylescape to Stylescape in style.
Yep.
So the first one, this direction is a bit more playful than the other two.
Okay.
It has the same minimal style, but features some of the logo ideas that would be more on the kind of on the fun side.
Okay.
I included movement in the logo ideas, everything that's kind of showing this movement, and there are also shapes that are scattered around. Those are the elements that I wanted to kind of include into the branding to bring extra playfulness in this one. And they're also like on the left you see like a business card, and that's the idea that I wanted to show like how could they get like more personal touches, like for example here on the business card the delivery person could leave out their name or greetings for a person who is receiving the food. So basically this would kind of get more connection with their customers. And paper styles food sculptures are the idea that I wish to use because I wanted to bring extra kind of uniqueness to this one. And there are some of the photographs that they could use, but also if they choose this one, there are people who would do that, so we could commission them or however you agree with them. I'm just thinking upfront if this, in case this gets chosen. But I like the idea of kind of having one. This one would be probably, even though they are not so different, this one would be spicy one because it's kind of the more unique one, or it deters from what other companies are doing.
Yeah, it's definitely out there. It's definitely out there in a good way. I'm saying in a good way.
Yeah.
Far from conventional.
Yeah. But it's still kind of in that area. It has still the design of, for example, examples of the app that are similar, like we already have with another food delivery company, or it just has this extra kind of.
Ooh, this is a cool looking style for app design.
Yeah, I included that because it's showing like the app below it. It's also showing this kind of wavy element that we could use for photographs and for just to bring out the extra touch and to make it more interestingly looking.
Okay. And then this website idea or concept, my only concern with this is that it looks too much like an ice cream or like a product site design.
So there you can share to him that it's the ice cream is there because we use it as an element to show how could it look. But basically we could use anything. I wanted to use that kind of example because it has the product in like as a main element.
Yeah.
Draws your attention and it's very softly there. It's not in your face.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a lot of white space, but it's not just very strict white space. It also features elements that bring extra like friendliness.
Got it. Okay. Here's my suggestion for this, right? Yeah. And I think it could be minor change, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Instead of the ice cream cone, what if we put the iPhone and put the app in the like put a very rough mock-up of the app in the iPhone, like right there, right?
Yeah.
Then you could change this to whatever you want, right? Like we're faster than anyone else. I think that's basically our MO. We're faster than anyone else.
This one is more kind of more serious or sturdy looking, and it uses more blocky shapes, not so much like those flowy wavy shapes from the other one.
Yeah.
And the colors are softer, but they are still eye-grabbing, and there's no like color that contrasts so much any of them. They're all kind of more monochromatic.
Yep.
And the layout, also the layout for the app and for the website is similar, like the first one, like the one that he actually wants, like the layout that focuses on one or two things and it's not crowded. And this one doesn't use any decorative elements. It's kind of pretty clean and straightforward.
I love it. I love the app design.
Yeah, the app, all of them that I used are pretty much kind of there on that really minimal and clean looking.
Yeah. This is a layout inspiration that looks really cool.
Yeah.
For the site.
Also has those like blocky elements that draw attention. Only there's a lot of white, and then the red also just kind of pops.
Yes. And then you have your typography sample. I love this. Is this Knockout?
I wanted to try. I used that because I like the example of a website, and I wanted to try like a tall typeface like that one. And I thought that it's Bebas Neu, but then I tried to kind of work with that typography style, and it didn't work for me that well. So I used another typography sample for this one, and I don't know which one that is, but it's definitely something like it maybe could be thin condensed. I'm not sure.
I freaking love that damn font. Now, again, quick little change here. I think here and here again to to deliver more of a conceptual idea. I think iPhone with the app in here. Okay, and then change this. Change this. This peach to this red.
Okay.
Right. Same thing here. I think we can go cell phone.
What do you think? What do you think if only for that one that you're showing, if we leave the plate there, because I think if it's like this, it's gonna look a lot nicer. So he could, in the other one, I can replace the phone, so you can tell him this is because we want to show you how the actual phone is gonna look like. And I think kind of if I use the phone, it's not gonna be so impactful at this point because we still haven't designed anything.
Okay, so keep the plate here. Keep the plate and then put the phone here, or no?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah, great. I'm okay with that. So basically what you're saying is keep the plate because it really shows off the white space.
Yeah, I think it really looks nice, and maybe he's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier for him to get the style that we want to present. But if we would change it to phone, then if I don't spend like that much time working on it so that it looks as best as it could be kind of a bit boring. So he's gonna be maybe against the style because he sees it only with the phone and like this.
Yeah.
It's still related to food, so I think it could work.
I'm with you. Explain to me this over here.
That is also, I wanted to show how could we use these blocky elements to have. This would be for an app instead of I'm leaving the headphones there because it's only an example for me to show how we could use just like plain color, single colored, no gradients background with an element that's gonna pop on top and make the layout look more interesting.
Okay, so this is more of an app feature than a website feature.
Yeah, that one is more. Yeah, it's more of an app.
I like it. Ooh, now this one excites me.
Yeah, I like this one. This one is. It has elements that are kind of in contrast. If I go back to the logo, the logo also features this movement, and it has a separate symbol from, like, the symbol is not attached to the name, and it could be used just as an element wherever it's necessary to use it. But I was thinking of, as I'm showing there on the collateral next to the guy, it could be used in name, could be very like small, and then the symbol could be really big to contrast and to kind of be more attention grabbing. So this could be a layout that we could use throughout the websites and print materials or whatever he has. And the typeface I'm using is more playful, but it's Helvetica rounded, so it's not so Helvetica can be boring. And then this one is kind of a bit more. We could do that with food and with that. That's not something that needs to be so serious. So I thought that with this one we could have like a middle ground between being too playful, like the first one, and the second one that's more kind of conservative.
Okay. I'm curious to see this R removed and bringing this over and having the icon part of the logo.
Yeah, I tried that. So I spent a lot of time doing that, and I didn't like any of the layout that I got. So I decided kind of just to put it without that, and if he chooses this, then to try to do something. And I didn't really I liked the R like that, but then I tried to do numerous stuff with the UN and IT, and especially IT looked very bad in that line with yeah. So I think I would need more time to really dedicate to this one in order to try if I can get something good with the UN and IT. But the R looks nice.
Yeah. All right. So leave it, because if we get rid of the R, people could perceive this as a P.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is translating that to a P.
Yeah.
So if we get rid of the R, it could read pun it, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
Right? So let's leave that. I think I love the cleanliness. I would like to see the words kerned, the letters kerned in a little bit tighter. I'm just curious to see what that looks like. Not touching by any means, but maybe half. 50% more kerned in on the RUN. The IT is fine.
Okay.
I just want to see what that looks like. I think it'll tighten it up a little bit. Interesting color combination here.
Yeah, the middle one is the one that I would say he likes, but I thought we could use some contrast in between the colors. So this one could be the stylescape. The stylescape where we do that, and
very, very clean.
Yeah, this one features the contrast between the elements. Instead of this 0.5 or 0.2, could be any other element that is really contrast in size, but not contrasted in color, so that we don't get we get only one element that stands out by one feature. And then it's still minimal, but it's interesting to look at.
I love this font.
Yeah, that's Helvetica around it. I think when it's kind of also where it says type specimen, I like the way it's very kind of friendly, but it's clean. So I like it because of that. And the example of a packaging is just the white, below that one is just the idea of how could it be done? You are kind of printing with a stamp on top.
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely different. It's definitely memorable.
Yeah, it's different and
definitely memorable. I could see subscribers or users of the app getting a little something from the CEO, our client, in that packaging.
Yeah.
As a thank you for signing up, right? It could be something small, but I mean, that's a really cool packaging concept. Now, for the app, this looks a little bit more busy.
Which one?
This looks a little busy.
Yeah, we could.
And maybe just the image you chose, because it's got a lot of a lot of elements inside here.
Yeah. But I like that one, and I chose it because I like the layout and the angle of the photo, and like where everything is laid out there.
Yeah.
It could be like just one, I don't know, one plate or
Yeah.
one dish of any kind.
Yeah. Here's what I would
Shot
do.
from that angle.
Here's what I would do here. So the app, so I'm looking inside the app, and it's that cream color, it's that peach color.
Yeah.
I would swap that out with that red that he dies over.
Okay.
And then the background image, like all this should be changed obviously to maybe peach. So
Okay.
you're inverting these colors. I should say this color here. We want to bring in this color into the app and then bring the peach as the background rectangle.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I should use another app design there, or because I think if I try to change this, then we're gonna lose so much of the image quality because it's already lost as I was trying to change some colors there. And also this photo, would you like to leave it or to?
If we could get a food photo in there.
Yeah. I could maybe try to replace the whole app and then see something that's more fit and that can be, that I can change colors without losing so much of the image quality.
Because he's going to want to see the color inside the app as a sample.
Yeah.
Like as an idea, as a concept. And if we're using peach inside the app, I know his brain is going to go, this is not what we talked about.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to find another, or to just mock one app, like, and not spend so much time and use the food imagery there.
Yeah.
So we can get like a more exact.
Yep. But overall, I think you did a fantastic job. Overall, I think you did a fantastic job.